In Safety Matters tonight, the Fresno Police Department is changing its policies on vehicle pursuits. It comes after a deadly crash during a police chase in downtown Fresno last week. Our AJ Cotto now live at police headquarters tonight with a look at the new rules. AJ, good evening.
Good evening, Alexon. Well, Chief Paco Balderrama says he wanted to give his officers more discretion as to when to call off a chase, and he says these changes have been in the works for months. Fresno police are working to make pursuits safer for officers as well as the community they serve.
We have to take every factor available to us and every fact and every piece of information and weigh that against the dangers of continuing to pursue.
Last Wednesday marked the most recent chase to end in tragedy when 19-year-old Hannah Pimentel was allegedly hit and killed by 31-year-old Mark Rodriguez after a pursuit. In March, a fiery crash following a pursuit ended with one dead. And in December, 3 family members and a suspect died after police tried to stop him for racing.
I do want to make it clear that in none of these events was there a member of law enforcement actively chasing the person.
New policies include allowing other officers involved, not just the pursuing officer, to call off a pursuit if they think it's becoming too dangerous. Chases will now be limited to police cruisers, which Balderrama says are built for the task, unlike undercover vehicles, police transport wagons, and motorcycles, which won't be used unless absolutely necessary. Also, ground units will back off once the Skywatch helicopter gets eyes on the suspect from the air. District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp commended the changes, directing her comments to people like Rodriguez, now facing murder charges.
To think twice and not to make your life worse than it will be if you just pull over and heed to law enforcement and take care of your responsibilities as you should in the first place.
And Balderrama says this new policy will be enforced in most pursuits, except for in extreme circumstances, which is like taking in a homicide suspect, where he says that they won't be able to follow it completely. Reporting live in downtown Fresno, AJ Cotto, KC24, local news that matters.